can tell that you really love Portland.
Yeah, I have lived here my whole life. I just turned 40 this year.
Congratulations!
So, thank you. And I grew up going to this mall as a kid. My family was in poverty. And yeah, we would just go here to hang out and do the ice rink and just have a community experience all together, which was great.
What inspired bringing your love of pinball to this mall?
Basically my dad would sometimes treat me and my brother to go to the different arcades. Our favorite one was Tilt. It was called Tilt upstairs. And they had skee ball, but my dad loved pinball. So we would play it together, and that nostalgia and memory kind of burned into my brain. So I ended up going on to get a degree in computer science and engineering. And I started collecting pinball machines a while back, and I wanted to just bring them to the community and resurrect that retro arcade vibe.
Why do you think it's important to preserve retro culture?
I just love it. It was, in the 80s and 90s, when I was growing up, it was just really special being able to kind of get out of reality for a little bit and your daily stress and just experience something dark and neon and musical and cool and have a little bit of an escape. I didn't make any money doing this project.
How do you keep yourself alive?
I just work hard. At one point, I think I worked 51 days in a row working my side hustles and other jobs just to keep this going. And
so this was your offering to the community then, not your
100%. Yeah, people had told me to file for a nonprofit, but I'm not. I'm a tech guy. I don't know a lot about small business, so I was never able to do that. But as long as we made enough or sold enough admission wristbands to pay the bills for the next month, I just kept going. Yeah.
In your mind, what would have been the ideal customer experience?
Good question. A lot of these retro games these days are at bars and 21 plus venues. And to me, that didn't work. I wanted to have something that was an alternative, that was approachable to people from all walks of life, all ages. And then a lot of my regulars were, in recovery or didn't want to be around alcohol. So this worked out really well to be a open, friendly space to play these games again, where, as opposed to other arcades around Portland that are just bars slinging alcohol.
Would you say that when you saw other people light up, seeing that lit you up?
Yeah, that is what got me out of bed in the morning. Seeing other people have that experience that I had as a kid, playing these retro games with my family and stuff.
I really like the idea of the law of conservation, that energy is neither destroyed or created, it just continues perpetually. Where is this energy going next?
Oh, excellent question. I'm trying to decide what to do next. I have, this might be top secret, but I have been working with Gabit's, the anime and trading card store, a couple stores down from me. I know the family that runs it, and they are moving out of Lloyd Center, and they secured a new location up the street from here, and they're passionate about pinball too. So what I'm doing next is working with them, and I've helped them build out a pinball arcade in their store, and some of my games ended up going to them, and I just want to keep that alive in any way I can. I've also set up a community Discord and email list, and we're doing something called the Portland Pinball Tour every Saturday, where all of us, all the regulars, all the community that we built here, all meet up together and go to a different arcade around town every week. So I plan to keep the community alive that I built.
Would you be satisfied that this is what your life works culminated into, this bright space that brings nostalgia and wonder?
Oh, I was so happy with this. Yeah, one of my favorite memories running this over the last couple of years was a father and son who had come in, and the son was probably like maybe 6 years old. And like I was saying, I do set up little stepping benches for kids to play pinball. But I was walking around like cleaning and doing things, and I overheard them talking, and the son looked at his dad and literally said this, "Dad, this is the best time I've ever had in my entire life." and they high-fived, and that was I get chills just thinking about that, but that's when I realized, okay, this works.
Would you have a goodbye message for all the folks that you made happy, for all the people that came into this space?
Absolutely, yeah. I would just say, in addition to having a good time and bringing old school arcade nostalgia back to life, I would say that I am happy that people learned something. That's the reason why I called it a museum instead of an arcade, because I was always happy to open up a pinball machine and teach somebody a little bit of art, nostalgia, electronics, technology. And yeah, I called it museum because I wanted people to go home with some new knowledge.
And do you have a goodbye message for Lloyd Center?
Thank you for the memories, and thank you for uniting community. It all boils down to that.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we play a little pinball?
Let's play pinball!
Okay! Let's have some fun.